Just hold.
Poetic, perhaps, but I don't know. Would it be satisfying?
Much
I don't know.
warmer.
It sure is. Okay. Apologies for this, Gwen. You're gonna go kerplop.
Easy. Easy. Thank you.
Easy? Easy? Did you see what you just did to that poor woman?
This might be serious.
I am seriously going to poke you with a needle.
There. That should be better.
They'll live happily ever. Yeah, not in this storyline. One thing you want to know is a certain side quest will affect people in episode 5. Like the what people most miss in episode 1, get more food. Yeah. Do most people miss that? I thought that one was pretty straightforward, but maybe not.
I'm sorry. I found her. She's no longer with us.
I mean that some closure there would be nice, but at the same time, like how would that be handled if people skipped straight to episode 5, like people who played 1 through 4 and they just want to get to the end of the story.
He didn't survive the crash.
From what you see, most people don't notice the note. Really, that's kind of surprising. I thought it was pretty noticeable, but maybe my loot goblin instincts are just that finely honed.
I'm sorry. I found her. She didn't survive the crash. I'm so sorry. He died in the crash.
Are we even oh, we got 8 more to go. Okay, so we gotta click on everybody.
I'm sorry. I couldn't find who you were looking for. I hope they survived and they're safe somewhere.
Search for them, please.
Okay, we got Dimitri, got them. Okay, and yeah, then we got to click on their head.
He didn't make it.
So far, it didn't seem like past choices change anything. So going from episode 1 to 2, yeah, and like the most famous one, like the choice with Hobbs at the farm. Does that matter at all? Or like, why, other than like a one dropped line from Methuselah, why would that even be in there?
I'm sorry. I found her. She didn't make it. I'm sorry. I couldn't find them.
Keep looking, please.
He didn't make it.
Okay, 3 more.
He's no longer with us.
Hi, Maud.
Sorry. I couldn't find them.
Keep looking, please.
Is it at all odd that like the entreaties to keep looking are all coming solely out of, well, I feel like they're coming entirely into my right ear.
I'm sorry. I found her. She was lost in the crash.
Okay, so over there. Oh yeah, so there's 3 people we gotta go find.
You made it. I prayed that you would.
Yes, I made it. And I found another survivor. In bad shape, though. Found the insulin, too.
Thank you, my child. This is a big help. Weather's turning worse. I fear another blizzard is on the way.
How can you tell?
The farmers of Pleasant Valley have been part of my flock for years now. Over that time, you start to see the patterns of things. Blizzards are common this time of year. We're due for another one any day now.
And then what?
Normally, we'd hunker down with a stack of firewood, a full pantry, and wait it out.
And now?
Even with what you've done, we'll have to pray we survive long enough for the weather to clear.
What's that? You need
Prayers,
loot?
nothing, Father. You handle that. Between the plane crash and the houses in the area, I'm gonna pull together whatever supplies I can find. Maybe between the two of us, we can keep these people alive.
May God watch over you, my child.
You can almost gladly say that you did everything in the story except for one side quest you forgot. Oh, really? Wow.
Still some names missing from the passenger manifest.
Oh, the survival training one. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't worry too much
Delirious
about that
and
one.
wandered off, maybe.
Aside from that, you got every Wintermute exclusive achievement. The other ones, several others contributed to 33 in total. Wow. Well done, you. That's a busy time. Any favorites? Ooh, as supplies. Oh, easy. Oh, they want another distress pistol though. Well, they can have mine. I don't need that. Let's see. Yeah, 3 survivors, 8 antiseptic or old man's beard, 16,000 calories, 48 hours of firewood, 10 bandages, 2 liters of kerosene, 8 antibiotics, a distress pistol. Okay. You know what, folks? I think I can help. And all of a sudden, we're more than halfway there. And I haven't even put in Big Eddie. Oh, yeah, they didn't ask for water. Well, yeah, he did say they could melt snow for water. 90 hours. Oof. Well, you did leave the game running a few times while you did that. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay. Oh, is that? Was that there? That was not there last time. That just popped up. You know what? Well, yeah, now I don't have to go back to the plane crash to get get that flare gun. Nice. You had to go back to the plane crash to get all that food. Oh no, Zert. Okay, then 4. Easy. Wait, I just put. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. It just wasn't updating. All right, easy. Yeah, that surprise flare. I mean, I'm not averse to it. I appreciate that greatly, but I was not not expecting that. But okay, use your map to look at areas where survivors might be. Well, you just calm down there, game. It's gonna make me. The game's making me share my loot, and for once, I'm happy to do so. Being a hoarder pays off. Okay, let's see. What do we need? Okay, we're still short one of those. Okay, we need 8 antiseptic or old man's beard. I think we got that in the other one. We need antiseptic, 10 bandages, 2 liters of kerosene. Well, we got a couple of these. There, done. Yeah, take 2 of those. Okay. 8 antibiotics or prepared reishi. All right, I'll just go prepare those. Kerosene we got. We need bandages, firewood, and more calories. Okay. Yeah. Do we have any spare clothing? I do not. Also, we could stand to do some repairs. Doesn't have to until you add another item or reopen the storage. Ah, okay. That makes sense. I'm gonna take. Am I gonna break down those combis? I don't know how good I'd feel about that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we got. Oh, I want some leather to break down to repair our mucklucks. That's all fine. No one asked for energy drinks. Oh, and we've been walking around with
I'm
firewood.
not sure I can carry much more.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, we'll do all the non-food stuff. And yeah, then we'll switch to the food. You're playing a stalker or to get the firearms variant achievement. So much loot. You picked up cattails as usual. Yeah, I definitely understand that. Do can openers do anything in story mode? They should. I think the game it should default to that. If you're cracking open a can, good. And as I understand, like you can use can opener, knife, or hatchet. But if you have a can opener in your inventory and those, it should default to your can opener. Now maybe it won't lose condition, but it should do the job. No, right. Wait, eight total, not 8 doses? Oh boy. Okay. We'll have to come back to that. Okay, firewood or other fuel. That's fine. Because you've never had to use a tool at all when opening canned food. Doesn't even give you the option. Oh, really? Odd. See, we need antibiotic. Oh no, we just prepare that reishi. Okay, that'll be 6. We gotta get a couple more. It's totally fine. Oh wait. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. It doesn't. You don't get the. It's not like starting a fire. You don't choose which tool. It just picks. I think okay. My memory is going a little bit. Either it defaults to the can opener or it defaults to whichever one is in the highest condition. Okay, so we need 2 more prepared reishi or antibiotics. We have antibiotics. We need to make more bandages, more firewood, and we got plenty of food. And we need more antiseptic or old man's beard. Okay, we probably need to go keep an eye out for OMB as we do our thing. You should default to lowest condition. I mean, sometimes I can see that, but other times, like if I had, let's say, I had an improvised knife I was holding onto because I wanted to, take it to a milling machine, let's say. And then like the game defaults it to that. I could see myself being rather annoyed. Let's see. Oh, we do have antibiotics. And we have more bandages. Okay, okay. You see another stream we follow playing Blueprints? Yeah, it is. It is getting a lot of love out there. Okay, antibiotics will take care of that. Or will it? Yeah, let me take those as well, just in case. That'll be antibiotics done. We need 7 bandages. And then the food.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I know. I just had you carry a absolute crap ton of fish. I'm sorry, Astrid. That hard to drop? I mean, yeah. But having 2 knives and it's ruining both of them? So that is quite the sight at night. You're online if you don't have a can opener, you get less calories, and you can't get to smash it. In story mode, both watching Sleepy play and when you played, the can opener, opening a can gave you the can opener sound, and you always got a can from it. Well, I've never tried that opening without something, an opener or a knife or a hatchet. So, I couldn't say. But yeah, normally the way it works is so in survival mode at least, if you have to smash a can, you lose some of it, like it just sloshes out. You can imagine that, and then you have to, and then you don't get the can because obviously you crack the thing open if you don't use a tool. Okay, antibiotics done. We need bandages. That's fine. We'll make more. Yes, we just need like 2,000. We'll make 20. Yeah, about 2,300 more calories. Boom. Done. Have I played the... yes, Zert, but it was a long time ago. Like about at least probably like 5, maybe 6 years ago. And when I was like new to the Long Dark. Used the antiseptic or OMB and a whole mess of firewood. Fortunately, I know exactly where we left a whole bunch of firewood. And actually, yeah, give me those socks. And there was another pair of socks somewhere around here. Can you share one of your favorite parts of episode 3? Yeah, absolutely. Please do. We'll take advantage of the fire here and the light, and we'll do some harvesting and repairs. And there we go. And the thin wool sweater, ripperoonie. The white stag was a very striking sight. I will admit I did have a rather intrusive thought. The first time I played through, thought, can I shoot that? as it turns out, you cannot actually shoot that. I mean, you can shoot at it, but you can't hurt it, which honestly is fine. I have no problem with a game doing that whatsoever. Yeah, I know, Zert, I know. Gotta go do a thing. No worries, Beldron. Appreciate the lurk. Okay. So let me go. We'll pop back in here. Unfortunately, like the rabbit skin hat and the gloves taking a little bit of a beating, and we don't have ready-made repair materials for them, but that's okay. We'll make it work. And then we got wool mittens. If for whatever reason they get like ruined. Oh gosh darn it! I shouldn't have done that. We still got to feed Astrid. Oh yeah, here we go. Let me. Well, yeah, let's take Melderon's. Let's test that. So I'm gonna drop my can opener. Now I do have a knife and a hatchet. Also, I don't need that hacksaw. That'll help. So if I say grab this can or these cans of evaporated milk, now I don't have it on me. So am I going to hear like the carving sound, or am I going to hear the can opener sound? And we did get a can. Okay. Test number 2. I'm going to drop the knife and the hatchet. Okay, we are smashing. Oh, interesting. 0% was lost, but we did not get the extra can. Okay, so kind of a middle ground there. So we didn't lose any of the condensed milk, but we did lose the chance at the can. Interesting. We'll go ahead and touch this up a little bit too, because I have a feeling we're going to be using it a lot soon. Yeah, that is a little odd. Wonder if level 5 cooking would do the same. Like level 5 cooking in story mode or in sandbox mode? Okay, there we go. Survival. Okay, well, yeah, once you hit level 3, you can smash cans and not lose any calories. That is it. Yeah, that's that much is true. But like level 5 smash? Yeah, so that you would just get the yeah, you get all the nutrition, but no can. Yeah, let me get some walking around food here. And we're in ads. Okay. There we are. Oh, right. We still have yet to raid the the Joplin bunker. Probably has some antiseptic back there, and maybe some firewood, or probably most likely some crates. Do we just do that first? Oh yeah, am I carrying anything extra? I should make some bandages. Because we kind of turn all of ours over. There we are. Put that back in there. We'll come back for the cleaning kit if we need it. Yeah, we got walking around food. That's fine. Extra clothing? No. Oh wait, we do. We have the socks. Forgot about those. There we go. We back? Yeah, sir. As far as I can tell, so having smashing cans at cooking 5, you get all the calories, but none of the you wouldn't get the can basically, which is probably fine. Oh, I forgot. We probably want one of those on us as well as we go about our duties. Save your niacin. Yeah, actually it would. I think I have seen some people do that, like intentionally drop tools and then just do the can smashing. Okay, so we need 4 antiseptic or old man's beard. Let's go check the Joplin bunker. And we'll also look for... Where do we... Oh yeah, we gotta go out and around. There we go. As soon as you get your knife, you drop the can opener. I think that makes sense. And I guess, yeah, well, if you're really committed to keeping your gear in shape, obviously there are whetstones, or you can be an absolute mad lad and go into Blackrock or Bleak and use the milling machine. So all you need is like, go in during an aurora, which is a thing in itself, and as long as you go in with one piece of scrap metal, you can just make it as good as new. Of course, that also involves going into Blackrock or Bleak during an aurora, which you know. Okay, am I? Yeah, yeah. I am remembering the way there. It's like it's on the back end of those rocks, I think. Yeah, and I think like if you're really going for like extended survival, then you would want to like draw that out as much as possible. Also, lots of OMB. Bunker always here. I think, sir, this was one of those bunkers that used, like, in the olden days, would have a chance of spawning, like the ones in Mystery Lake, but now it's purely a story mode thing. See, I do not, because this is not the PV bunker in survival. That much I know for sure, because I I have gone to great lengths to find that several times. Does that mean I can remember where it is? Nope. Or at least not on the first try. There you are. Also, is that a cave back there? I think it is. Let's go check that out. Oh, wait, no, that's the, no, it's not, no. Over there was the Sasquatch cave. Yeah, like because in survival mode, this is a great place to come back to for saplings. Let's see. Got a soda. Pork and beans. Rifle rounds will leave there.
Never know. Could end up being useful.
Yeah, actually, the coal might be the most useful of all. Oh yeah, a bear does wander back here. That is true. But you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? But yeah, it's a. I know there's a bear. Because I know that bear likes to wander over by the houses over here. I remember because I've dropped that bear a couple times. And usually there's at least one or two wolves in the neighborhood as well. So it's not the friendliest neighborhood. Okay. Wait.
I think I can use this.
They want hours of fire. Are they? Ooh, one of those. Is this a rare instance where I actually want fire logs? I don't know how I feel about that. Ooh. Okay, well if we weren't already hoarding a bunch of food, we'd be good here. Tell you what.
Yeah, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, it specifically says hours of firewood. Okay. Yeah, the rest we can just commit to memory. And what do I have? I got 4 of those, and we need 3. Okay, so that's 2 more. So we need a little bit more antiseptic or OMB. We need to make 2 more. That means we need 5 more with what we have. Okay. Also, yeah, these fire logs are damn heavy. But if memory serves, like the only reason they exist is their burn time. Because like they don't give off much heat. They're heavy. Memory error detected. Press F1 to continue. Is that in your Pacific Drive playthrough, or did I miss an important message from Hinterland? Okay, we'll take a quick peek in here. But I do not see much aside from rocks. And the people of the bingo hall have not asked for rocks. They're lost, but you know. Time will tell. Is there a glitch I don't know about? I mean, there almost certainly is, but like, well, I mean, the game's auto-saving as we go, so if it wants to play silly buggers, we'll just have to adapt. But I have not. I say like the worst bugs I've seen, like in episode 3, like where I think Melderon mentioned Sleepyhead, and when she was playing through, sometimes people's dialogue just wouldn't load. Like they would have the cutscene and like their mouth would be moving, but there'd be, and you see the subtitles, but no sound would be coming out. Which for something called story mode is kind of essential. But so far we have not had that. So I don't know if they're, because no, I don't think there's been a patch between when Sleepy played and then when I've been playing. Maybe it was bad luck, or was she playing on a console? I'm not sure. My memory fails me there. Okay, did I leave any good stuff in here? Then no, the pot does not count as good stuff. Aha! I knew I forgot something. Well, see, when I'm not a computer, when computers have memory errors, bad things happen. People lose important data. When I have a memory error, it's charming. It's part of my personal brand. AI chatbots hallucinating, bad thing. Me hallucinating, entertaining content. Okay, so let's see if these fire logs can actually be worth something for once. Because God knows I never touch them if I see them in sandbox mode. Oh right, we gotta do something else first. Okay, that actually doubled our burn time. That's not bad. How many do we? Okay, I'm just going to put that in there. I'm going to make this, but I'm going to keep this one for ourselves. We need one more of those, then a bunch more firewood. We can work with that. Also, God, we are instantly faster. Well, there's an option to press F. I have never pressed F1 in this game ever. Maybe I'm just the lucky sort. Now, hang on. Do I see any OMB? I do not. Okay. Come on now. And I didn't save any here, did I? I did not. Well, boo. Okay, that's all fine. We probably won't need more than that. Okay, those are fine. Well, yeah, we'll toss those pork and beans in the fridge. Oh, I got 15. Yeah, you know what?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, maybe 15 pieces of, yeah, the coal and the unclaimed wood will help as well. Oh, no, don't worry. PC had errors. It just said F1 to continue. Okay. I see now. Okay. That and that will go in there. And no, actually, no, there are burnables there too. See, that'll do the trick. Some across, oh, some across the river. Okay, nice. So yeah, I think like the sooner we can get this knocked out. I don't think it matters in what order we do these two main quests, but I'm operating under the assumption that if we, if we have to loot, as we do the find the survivors things, the Timbies are going to become more insistent that we come out and play. So 22.5 becomes 29.15. 29.15 becomes, oh, almost on the button. Save possible. Yeah, I save everything because I mean I forget stuff sometimes. Hey, there we go. So we just need one more OMB or antiseptic, and we are donezo. Yeah, we commit to loot goblining around here. Oh no, we left painkillers. We didn't leave any. Oh, there's the other socks. Yeah, we didn't leave anesthetic. Yeah, this is a channel where loot goblining isn't just a strategy; it's a way of life. Okay. let me remind myself. Okay, one. Yeah, there's one there, and then one way out there. That I'm hoarding hoarders and loot. I mean, we loot goblins. We find our people. You know, we put out the rallying cry of, "But what if I need it later?" And then our kin and kind come a running. Yeah, but honestly, I mean, I will play survival mode just the same. I will, we'll loot an area dry. Because like when I first started out, I tried to carry all the things, but obviously that's not a good idea a lot of the time. So my play style has developed and evolved to where now what I try to do is have one spot in each zone that is like my supply cache, my loot hub. I'll loot the zone dry. I will consolidate things in that one spot, and then maybe we hang out, maybe we do some exploring, or we just move on to another zone and do the same. So like when I do fire up the 500-day run in hopes of getting to 1,000, we are going to be moving from like hub to hub. We'll be going from like not Mr. Ropes, the Quonset, and like camp office, the usual stuff, or like the dam and mountaineers. I like having one spot in each zone where I can go that I know if I'm short on food or water or meds or repair materials, I know I can go here, and if I've been doing my job right, there will be what I need. Oh, right. A thought just occurred to me. I was about to say, and I did all that without the trader. And then I wondered, can I even turn the trader on in that save file? Because I can't remember if I have even like loaded it up since the addition of the trader in like Cougar 2.0, etc. and so forth. Do you do notes? Oh yes, extensively. Now, Concerned Martian isn't here, so they can. They have said that my style of note taking gives them anxiety, which I get it. But yeah, usually what I will do is if I leave like this, I'll list. I'll put like so it'll be like mountain or like TWM Mountaineers, and then I'll list like food, water, repair mats. I'll keep like running tallies of saplings, hides, guts, etc. That sort of thing. And then anywhere else, even if it's like just because I know in the deer clearing cave in Timberwolf, I know there's probably some saplings and hides in a random cave somewhere because I left because I didn't want to go to the trouble of bringing them back. Because at least if I leave myself a note, there's a chance I'll go get them later. No guarantee, but a chance. Where the hecking heck is all the old man's beard? My God. If I don't know your old notes made you cringe, really? Why? Were they...
If I could signal them somehow. Let them know I'm close.
Were they like that bad or like that extensive? Do not fight me on this. Thank you. Having some cord issues here all of a sudden. Are they? Oh, right. Okay, well, you can just hang out for a bit. I'm here for 2 pieces of old man's beard. Yeah, we found you. Oh, they were that bad? That unorganized? Well, that's unfortunate. Although, yes, if you want a silver lining it, that just means you have more the joy of discovery waiting for you when you go back looking for what you either didn't note down or noted down sloppily. It's like a present from past you to future you. Okay, I see Timby's down on the water. I don't like that. Let's see, how far are they wandering? Is that... Actually, I think that's a regular wolf eating on a bun bun. Okay, that's not so bad. Careful. Thank you. Now, you just enjoy your snack there, bud. Don't you mind me. I'm only out here for one thing only. And it's not even food. Wait. Did I just luck into this? I think I did. I didn't even use a flare. I just heard him go, oh,
Shh,
oh,
stay calm. I'm right here.
oh. Well, you're obviously not using those, so hope you don't mind if I do.
Best be prepared for anything.
Ooh. I think I'll leave those. Actually, that barking sounded distinctly Timby-like. So they might actually be coming this way. Also, why do I have 4.5 liters of water? Quickly, please, Astrid. Okay, let's see if we can chase them off ahead of time. And then we'll... Are there scripted Timbies, or... Okay, that was 2 hits right there. That has to do more to their morale bar. Yeah, you just sit tight, friend. I will come for you soon enough. You just stay sheltered. Yeah, he had a friend. Okay, well, I thought... No, I had to have hit him. Like, their morale bar went down by a chunk, but... Or maybe the blood trail already went away. The paw prints already went away. Good grief. Alright, come on, fellas. I don't have the time or the energy for this. I mean, I do, clearly, but... I'd rather just kill you now. Yeah, I think the neighborhood bun buns would prefer that as well. But doesn't appear like we have that option. At least not yet. Now, most likely, we're going to get a scripted response. It's like we can't. They wouldn't only throw 2 Timbies at us when we're trying to bring a survivor back. All right, what's your name there, bud? Logan? Logan wants a Dwinky Dwink. Well, it just so happens I'm
I've done what
lousy
I
with
can.
water. You've done what you can. I think you can do way more, but... Okay, no, I hear him. Not feeling so aggro now, are we?
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh yeah, we are definitely firemen carrying this bad boy. Alright, well, so much for our search for Old Man's Beard. Although, if I see some, old Logan here is going to go right back down on the ground. Excuse me. Where? Okay, well, I haven't... Yeah, I haven't even checked, like, the trees on the opposite side of the bridge. And, like, up the road. Going to... the burnout cottages and where the bear lives, or one of the bears lives, in sandbox mode, so... We still have options. There's bound to be some somewhere.
Hold on.
Like
Just hold on.
They wouldn't. Yeah, they wouldn't put less in there because we can't leave the zone. So there's got to be more Old Man's Beard or antiseptic somewhere in the zone. Even if we got to go all the way back to 3 strikes to get it.
Finish it.
Okay. Gwen said the same thing, Logan. Are y'all... I mean, look, were y'all, like, watching the same movie when your plane came down, or what? That's a little creepy. Like if you're all, like, big Mortal Kombat fans, I get it. I'm right there with you, but... I do feel the need to tell you it is finish him, not finish it. You know, not to be a pedant, but, you know, accuracy is important. Okay, so we got this one. Yeah, the sun's awfully low. I don't really want to be dealing with Timbies after dark. Fun though that sounds. So I think once we drop off Logan here, I might resume my search for Old Man's Beard. At least for a bit.
Lights
Till
in the
sundown.
sky.
Alright, steady on, Astrid.
Don't close your eyes. Not yet.
Yeah, I guess preemptively clearing the area of Timbies actually might not be that bad an idea. Because, like, if there was a scripted attack, presumably it would have happened by now. So I think there are just Timby packs out wandering about. And I guess they must be
Help me.
close to both like the main points of interest, but also our survivors here.
Burning.
Okay, no dice here. Okay, well, once we drop them up, we'll check up the river. See if we have better joy there.
Hold on. Just hold on.
Okay. Well, I almost think, let's... Right, so we hunt Old Man's Beard tonight, put Astrid to bed. Tomorrow, I think we do the most far off one first.
All I wanted was to go home.
And then we'll do the final one. Because if memory serves...
I feel it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think once... Oh, come on. There we go.
I'm right here. Get some rest now.
Ugh.
I need it.
Jesus, you just about... You about body slammed that poor guy. Okay, but yeah. If memory serves, we roll straight into the next objective once we're done. Right. Because once we finish these two, if I'm remembering episode 3 correctly, the aforementioned coming storm arrives, and then we, for some reason, make for Signal Hill. I mean, I say for some reason. There's a pretty clear reason, but it's like this. Ooh, there we go. That's what we were after.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Well, okay, if one OMB counts the same as an entire bottle of antiseptic, maybe we do a little swappy-doo. There's multiple doses in there. And we're going to have multiple Timby encounters in our future. Because as anyone who's, played either episode 3 or 4 or been unfortunate in Sandbox knows, Timbies, that is locked, right? Yeah, Timbies don't care if it's a blizzard. They will come bother you regardless. Okay, I'm gonna make that real quick. Oh no, we can't. We can't make off with it because we need the one. Yeah, so this will actually put us over. There we go. All right, Padre, there you go. All the stuff and things a growing community could want, and then some. Hey, Andrea, good to see you. How you doing? Are you are you recovered from your vacation? I know that people can have that experience. With, I think you having so much fun while you're away, and then you come back, and then you settle back in, and you go, oh no, I need everything is so much. I need a vacation from my vacation. I vacationed so hard. You overslept. Oh no. You keep doing that. Yeah, it's not. Well, it's the weekend though. The weekends are what sleeping in is for. Here we are. That's pretty fun. Hey, that's a I was gonna say, it's a good problem to have, but let's be honest, it's not a problem, is it? But no, that is fantastic, and well, I hope it remains that way for for the foreseeable future. Am I? I only have one. Oh, I have two torches. Okay, well that's probably fine. Okay, yeah, we're good there. Yeah, so that's done. So we need to find those other two survivors, and then that one note, whatever it might be. Yeah, so there's one out here behind the barn, and then there's one way out here behind Molly's. We should probably do this one first to not have the longest possible run back. But no, that's good. Oh yeah, Andrea, question. So I know I think you and Alex talked on the podcast about like things to do, places to go in Salem. Um, I know I didn't go through everything on my like to-do list last time. Have you added anything? Like, have you found any new spots that you would be willing to share? I know you might have some finds that you want to keep to yourself, which I totally understand. But I know, like, what did I not do last time? I did not end up getting to Blackcraft. I know you mentioned that. Didn't go to the Satanic Temple. It looked like that was a bit of a ways away, but I may make more of an effort this time. Um, there were some restaurants I didn't go to, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm at zero risk of not eating well in Salem. Let's try 3 hours. I must do both those. Okay, well, yeah, Blackcraft and the Temple will both be on there. I know I went to that oddities shop. Um, that's right there off of what is that, Washington, like that main street. I know I went in there. It looked really cool. Got some cool stuff. I went to what was it? Count Orlov's. Yeah, Count Orlov's was neat. They didn't you can't take any photos in there, and I want to respect their rules, so I didn't push my luck. But yeah, and I did. I'll have to go back to my notes and check. I know I also did that one. I think I talked about it on your stream. Yeah, the that one witch museum, um, on the street leading to the Peabody Museum. It was kind of naff, where the person in charge was doing shtick the whole time, and the and the displays were mostly, I don't, yeah, all these women persecuted and whatnot, but this one guy. Did you hear there was this one guy who was like really big and really strong, and he really made the Puritans work for it. Hilarious. Yeah. He was so. I know. It was. It was. I dare say amusing in its wrongness. Yeah. We'll go to the barn. We'll go past the barn. All right. Hashtag barn. Yeah, but hey, you know what? Yeah, it was a first time in Salem. I was sampling everything, and now that I know, I have a basis for comparison. I can I can know where to go, where not to go, and I can say, well, actually, know that, and also know where I want to go again. We're going back to UFO Pizza, obviously. Was it Red's, the breakfast place? That was really good. Oh, and the one that I didn't actually know about, but I just found it walking about. What was it, like the Ugly Mug? Yeah, that. Another breakfasty place that I didn't see listed anywhere, but I kind of wandered into. Actually, really nice. A really cool vibe. You got a tattoo appointment. Okay. Um. Oh yeah. That's the yeah. I forget whatever day May 2nd is, but yeah, that. Yeah, that's the day I think we were like you, me, and Breadbox. We're gonna meet for pizza at the at UFO Pizza. Yeah, yeah, I really like that, and I want to go back. And I did arrange it to where I'm staying in the same place, so I'll even know how to get there. So the less orienteering I have to do to find a place, the better. It is Friday. Okay, awesome. Yeah. And I think we talked about that with Brittany. And oh no, yeah, I think you said yeah, because you're traveling and like you got your like the live podcast is Saturday, right? So Friday would be a day you had was more free. Okay, there's the hashtag barn. Yeah, we just want to keep going. You want to buy me a meal? Well, we'll see how things go. I will say I appreciate the offer. It's very kind of you. But yeah, we'll coordinate once we're all back in the States and through immigration. I say with a rueful chuckle. God, even U.S. citizens are getting stopped now. Ugh. But put that to one side. Yeah, we'll coordinate then. I should also, and this is something I forgot to do last time. I need to get a U.S. SIM card because I have one that's Hong Kong right now. Doesn't work in the U.S. But I should get a SIM card to better coordinate with folks, and I will ping you my number on the Discord if and when that happens. So we don't have the same situation like we had at Bitbar. But I'll say, very much looking forward to it. Salem, super cool town. Salem Horror Fest, awesome festival, super cool people, and it sounds like Kay isn't so much like stepping away. She's bringing what they call that, the Horror Arts Collective. It's like it's more of a group effort running the fest now, which is great. More hopefully many hands make for light work. Because Kay is terrific, but having help is good. Oh, right. And Andrea is also doing the interview with the guest of honor, Ashley Lawrence. And I think because you're showing, what is it? It's Hellraiser 2. Which I'm actually excited to see, even more so than the original, because there's always been one thing about Hellraiser 2 that kind of stuck in my craw. I didn't hate it, I was just confused by it. Now I'm not expecting Ashley Lawrence to have any kind of answers, but I don't know. Maybe I'll ask folks there. Maybe they'll have some ideas. Dante's visiting his father this weekend, so you must be. It must be unusually quiet around your place then. I know, Dante does like to provide his feedback. Okay, so we're here. So somewhere here or hereabouts, we're gonna find our next body. Yeah, I would imagine. Because when you hear sounds enough, you just they become. I say basically a part of the background noise, right? Like you come to expect them. Like they like the background radiation of your life. Like when I lived in Jakarta and then Abu Dhabi, like the call to prayer. It was jarring at first, but then after a while, you don't even pay it any mind. Unless you're unless you're like me and you rent an apartment right across the street from a mosque, and you don't notice the muezzin is pointed directly at your bedroom window. Then the whole background noise thing kind of takes a turn. Okay. Yeah, we're still in the vicinity. I know they're hiding behind a rock somewhere. That much I remember. He glancing at his usual spots. Yeah, it's habit. Okay, are we gonna? No, let's not prolong this. Okay, make sure that's loaded. I'm, listening for the sounds of a suffering human. I do not hear any. All right. Yeah. Aha! I knew I was in the neighborhood. And yeah, we got a couple dozen flare shells, so no concerns there. Now, question is, we found our person, where are the Timbies? Because I don't think they would just let us haul our person all the way back without throwing at least one pack at us. Yeah, their flare landed right on top of the rock. Well done, wherever you are, whoever you are. Is it? No. Okay, no. That's just that's a fence post. Ah, here we are. Tucked right away, right in here.
Easy. I'm here now.
It's Wade, celebrity baker and Sims 4 star Wade Baker.
Let's see what's wrong here. There.
Okay.
That should be better.
That'll be funnier to people who hang out in Koru and or Dunn's streams. But rest assured, that is a hilarious reference. Anyway. I'm going to pop up here real quick and see if any jerk faces are going to be getting in our road. The answer is almost certainly yes. Okay. Well, we could just take him straight up and then across, yeah, down the road. I don't love this weather. Yeah, it would not surprise me in the least if the game parked some Timbies like on that road going to the main drag. I think what we might do is take that back road like the one we came down. It'll take a little bit longer, but it'll be less incident packed, hopefully. All right, Wade, buddy.
Easy does it.
Strap in, bud, because we got a trip ahead of us. Now, the ultimate flex would be, if we go back that same path and we accidentally stumble upon that other survivor, and we just start,
Stay awake.
we just
We're getting
start,
closer.
we start survivor chaining like we do torch chaining. No, otherworldly as Astrid's strength is, apparently, I feel like that would be stretching credulity even for video games. Sakes. Okay, this is scripted.
That's not the wind howling.
Oh, so that is a large bar. I don't appreciate that. Well, there's one plugged good. He'll be nice and bleeding. Astrid. I wish there was a way to interrupt reloading, but I don't think there is. Okay. Sorry about all that, Wade. Well, we got rudely interrupted. Mana, do. But that doesn't have anything to do with the current situation, Wade. You think if you shoot, it disrupt? Does it really? Can you shoot? Because like the actual like revolving bit of the revolver is out. So what would we be shooting? Although honestly, I'm kind of curious to try that now.
In the sky.
Because isn't that like basically a free bullet? I mean, the game won't treat it as such, but yeah, it's. Are you serious? Look at Blizzard now. I mean, I did kind of see that coming. That is on me.
Don't close your eyes. Not yet.
Okay, well, tell you what, you know, we're committed, and somehow Wade is much warmer than we are. So you know what? I think we just go.
Don't leave me.
And normally, wandering around Pleasant Valley in a blizzard would be an extremely bad idea. And it might still be, but unlike sandbox mode, we do have the map to rely on. So, you know.
Just stay awake. We're getting closer.
Yeah, between the map and the road. Yeah. Or, you know, again, worst comes to worst, we stop in the barn.
Farther now.
Well, that's not strictly true, Astrid. But you know, it's good. It's positive talk. We want to encourage that kind of positivity.
Everything on fire.
Exactly, Wade. Keep thinking warm thoughts. Warm, happy thoughts. Now let's just keep following the road.
We're making good time.
Are we, though?
We're not far now. Gotta warm up somehow. Not much farther now.
If white is cold, well, no, white. They can both. White can be hot and cold. You know, white hot is a thing, yes. At the same time, like all we have here is white, and it is very much not hot.
We're gonna make it. It's goddamn freezing.
Oh, calm down, Astrid.
Don't give up. I won't leave you.
But maybe checking into the barn wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. Okay, we're gonna take a left, I think. Yep, there we go.
me.
There we are. Nice and visible. Just the way I like my landmarks.
Fingers coming back.
There we go. Okay, Wade, you just hang out right there.
Easy. Easy.
I was thinking about dropping him in the back of that pickup truck, but I don't think the game would like that. There we go. Yes. Do we have well, as we don't have firewood per se. We'll go and we'll make a little fire. Just to make sure Wade is ready to go when this blizzard blows over. And maybe cook up some coffee too. So what's left? Yeah, so we bring Wade back, we get the other survivor, we go to Signal Hill, and then we
That didn't work.
And then we go to the mine, and then that whole thing.
Come on, little fire.
Wow, 275% chances in a row, huh? Okay, if we beat this, we'll use an accelerant. I'm not dealing with this. Not that we're short on matches or anything, but it's not passing the time the way I want to pass the time. There we go. Warming up, bud? Yeah. Wade'll be fine. Make some coffee. There we go. Now that coffee's for me, Wade. I'm sorry. You can't have any. Yeah, we got plenty of water. Yeah, we still got 2 hours on the fire. That's fine. And we were warm in here without the fire, so no big concerns there. Your tattoo's at 4. Okay. For those of us who are not familiar with the way tattoo sessions usually work, how long do those take in general? Let me go and throw some of that back. Take our can. Let me take a good torch. That's an okay torch. I like a good torch. Come on, Astrid. One. Okay. You know what? That's fine. They might take about 2. Okay. So done by 6. Would you want to do that before or after? Let's plan for pizza lunch. Okay. I am totally down with that. I will ping Breadbox and make sure that is cool with him. I'm pretty sure, but I'm gonna make a physical note of that right now. Okay, so Andrea, ready. Pizza lunch on the 2nd in Salem. And then message ready. Excellent. All right, sounds good. All right, Wade. Break time's over.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right, yeah, we gotta be careful. There could be more Timbies about. But we'll deal with that if and when we need to.
Hang on. I have you.
Okay. Oh yeah, that reminds. Yeah, because it's gonna be like 9 days. I'm gonna be getting on a plane. It feels like it's a long way away, but it's really not. So if I want to avoid my usual last minute stress spike, for going on vacation, I should probably, make up my to-do list now and then start on it sometime before, a couple days before I'm supposed to fly. I know, a wild idea, right? It probably won't be that much. There, you just do the usual kind of like preemptive, like the pre-vacation cleaning, so you have a clean place to come back to.
Hang
Like
in there.
back up files, make sure combinations are all locked in, that kind of stuff. And also update my to-do list for Salem. Cross some things off, and then double circle to. No, we had like make sure we hit Blackcraft, the temple, and Red's an Ugly Mug. You need to buy a new suitcase. Oh,
We're
okay.
making good time.
So do you travel with a full suitcase then? Because I will say I have got in the habit of, if I, barring moving for a job or whatever, if I can't travel, let me rephrase this. If I need to bring more stuff
All I wanted was to go home.
than can fit in a backpack and a laptop bag, I generally not gonna go. I've become addicted to traveling light. Don't need to check anything. Don't need to wait for the little merry-go-round luggage trolley.
Hang on. I have you.
But I know that is a very male privilege-y kind of statement to make. I don't. There's lots
Not much farther now.
of things that I am freed from the freed from any societal expectations where a female identified person might not be. You can't travel that light. Yeah. And you have to be on stage. You gotta be presentable.
Fire everywhere.
There are no expectations of me, and I love that.
Mama.
But yeah, I say just in general, I just grown used to that. I do have a suitcase. Because I had to, pack up all my stuff from Singapore and then move here back in,
Molly.
right about 5 years ago. but it just I guess the extra mobility that comes with packing light, and I will say also maybe subconsciously part of my insistence on that might come from the effect of being in Hong Kong and seeing so many mainland tourists running around the city, dragging their suitcase behind them wherever they go. They have this there's this phenomenon of like what they call it, like
I got you.
guerrilla
We're gonna
tourism.
make it.
Basically, they show up. They get the cheapest accommodation they can find if they get a place at all, and then they go around. They see as much stuff as they can in a day, maybe two.
Amy.
Especially like all the free stuff, and then they leave. It's like, on one hand, I get it. It's like maximally budget friendly. At the same time, it just sounds miserable. Having to race here and there with a suitcase behind you, like maybe you're stopping at a store to get whatever you can't get at home, but I know I mentioned earlier having to take a vacation from your vacation, but that sounds like the kind of vacation where you're almost obligated to need a break after because you'd just be wiped.
Much warmer.
And down.
I've got it's okay. It's okay.
The lady who just body slammed him telling him it's okay. Okay. One more that is basically right back the way we came.